Now please take a few minutes and listen to these testimonies by satisfied Dynovalve users.
Hello, my name is Mike Rockwood. I'm getting involved in the Dynovalve. I put it on my Ford Explorer 2007 Ford Explorer with 32,000 miles on it. After fixing the issues that I had with it with the first installation, it is now working extremely well, and I'm getting from 15, I'm getting an average of 20 miles per gallon. That's a combination highway and around town. And actually I'm taking a long trip tomorrow to Las Vegas. I'm real excited to see what the mileage increase is going to be at that point. The vehicle runs much better, much smoother, less accelerator to keep it going at a steady speed. The vehicle feels lighter, it runs very well, and I'm real excited about it. Back of the valve cover, you can probably see the emblem right there. Controller right up here. It's a very simple installation. Takes off the engine vacuum adjustment right there to get that initial vacuum set up on it. Simple unit, controller works very well. It's really a snap to put in.
My name is Oscar Diaz. When I first got this car, it had great power. It's 10 years old, and I was losing power. Once I got the Dynovalve in it, it just took off. I just love the way it's like brand new. To me, it's like a brand new car. I'm enjoying it now. I get great gas mileage. I used to fill it up once a week. Now it's about 8 days. 8 days to 9 days. So I'm really happy with this car right now. It's a 1999 Lexus GS 300, and it's running like new now. That's all I can say.
Hi there, my name is Austin Monroe. This is a 2006 Dodge Dakota. It's a 3.7 liter V6, and I like my truck. And I've known Serge for probably 25-30 years. And I've known of the Dynovalve all this time, and I'm so glad to see it coming to fruition. And we put it on my truck, and in a trip from here back to Redlands where I live, I had an increase to 2.35 miles per gallon in 72 miles. The increased power, when I left the parking lot here and turned out of the driveway, I squeaked the wheels. I never squeaked the wheels in this truck. The increased power is great. I'm real happy about this whole thing, really enthused. I want to see it go and go well.
My name is Jeff Malone. I've been involved with the company for about 6 years. This is a 2007 Chevy Silverado truck. It's got a 5.3 liter engine. I've been running the Dynovalve for quite a few years now. I've been through a lot of the testing and I guess the speed bumps, if you will. Recently just got the new controller on my truck. I'm going to be taking off to Las Vegas in the morning to do a long trip to do some testing. Last year about this time, I ran to Las Vegas with the Dynovalve with the old controller, fully loaded with fuel, and 5 people in my truck loaded with luggage and parts, and I managed to get about 22 miles to the gallon. So the Dynovalve definitely works. I've been in the automotive aftermarket for about 14 years. I've sold performance parts and brake pads. I've never been more excited about an opportunity to be involved with the company, not only from a technology standpoint and how it's going to affect the environment, but as well as from a sales standpoint. I'm definitely looking forward to taking this thing with my partner Chip Hurst across the United States, utilizing the contacts and the relationships we have in the automotive aftermarket. So everyone should definitely keep their eyes open for this product, because I think it's definitely going to be something that is going to be on the map. On this particular vehicle, it was originally equipped with an orifice rather than a PCV valve. I know Fernando mentioned that earlier. The valve is mounted right here in the back. Computer is actually mounted here on my truck. It can actually be mounted anywhere you like. You could mount it in a more inconspicuous area, but for testing purposes and ease of making sure that the brain was working, we mounted it here in plain sight. And then we also routed some power into my fuse box here. The installation of the Dynovalve, once you can identify and locate where it's going to go on the vehicle, is relatively simple. I think it's going to be a slam dunk for a lot of mechanics out there.
Hi, my name is John. I have a 2007 Toyota Tundra. It's a 5.7. Just installed the Dynovalve. Before I installed the Dynovalve, this truck was getting 17 miles to a gallon on highway. And on the city, I really don't know. Every time I take a reading, I don't drive that much in the city, it's about 9. Since I installed the Dynovalve, it was just right here. I have increased my gas mileage to 6 miles to a gallon, so I'm up to 23, almost 24 miles to a gallon. The engine, it puts out about 289 horse, I believe, and it's got plenty power. But what I've noticed with the Dynovalve, the engine breathes a lot easier. It's effortless. On the freeway, you barely touch the gas and you hold in at 65 miles, easily 70 miles an hour. At 65, I'm doing 1,765 horse, 1,765 on the tachometer. So it's not even 2,000 RPM. I can't say anything more about this product. It's just a phenomenal product. It's saving me fuel. This vehicle should not be getting 23 miles or 24 miles a gallon. I was happy at 17. So I'm really happy that I have this product in my car. And cleaning the air is really important. So, I mean, the emission on this vehicle has dropped a lot. Even though it's a 2007, it also helped the emission. This is the Dynovalve. This replaced the OEM PCV valve. This is an electronic device that is controlled with this computer right here. It's a controller. And the controller is designed to operate the Dynovalve. It's modulated, so it's one of the ways that we know it works.
Yeah, my name is Bill Little, and this is my 2005 Corvette that I bought, from the factory and factory dealer. And originally, it was the EPA rating for mileage was 18 in the city and 26 on the road, and I've been able to achieve 30 miles a gallon on the road. Of course, I can't put the pedal to the metal like I'd like to sometimes, but that's okay because I'm saving everything. And it seems to have more of a pickup too. It more easily acceleratable, and I know that it's burning better and less emission problems. And I also put one on had one put on my 1965 Chevelle 350 crate motor, and that I noticed a big difference in that also. All right, so it's really a good deal, and it makes you feel like you're doing something for the environment.
My name is Michael Lucero. My car is a 93 Honda Civic. I was getting 36 miles to the gallon freeway, and now I'm getting 47. And on the city, I'm not sure what my city driving was, but now I'm getting 37 when I'm doing strictly city driving.
My name's Tom Enslin. This is my 2003 Ford F-150. It has a 4.6 liter V8 engine. I had the Dynovalve installed probably 6 months ago. And before the Dynovalve, my mileage, mixed driving, freeway and city, was approximately 16.5 to 17. And I consistently now, mixed driving, get about 18.5 miles a gallon. And I've also gotten up to 24.5 miles a gallon straight freeway driving. So I'm very satisfied with it, and a little bit extra power. I don't have to press on the gas pedal as much, and thing just goes, so I really enjoy it. This is the controller. This is the latest version of the controller, which keeps the Dynovalve turned on. And the Dynovalve itself, right here, so you can see it's a very clean installation and doesn't take up much room.